Thank you, Chair. So there can be no doubt that the last 2 years have wreaked havoc on the tourism industry. And according to the United Nations World Tourism Organization, international tourist arrivals fell by some 72% from January to October 2020. The decline represents 900 million fewer international tourist arrivals compared to the same period in 2019, translating to a global loss of some 935 billion US dollars in export revenues, more than 10 times the loss in 2009 under the impact of the global economic crisis. Like many other countries, South Africa was not spared. Against the advice of the ACDP, South Africa had one of the harshest lockdowns, resulting in all tourism activities ceasing. The sector was hard hit with over 400,000 tourism jobs lost and many businesses permanently closing down. The ACDP fails to understand why the department's 2020-21 budget was reduced by over 1 billion amidst the dire circumstances of our tourism industry. The end of 2020 saw the number of domestic holiday trips decrease by 5.1 million trips from 7.1 million in 2019. Clearly, the many unwarranted health and policy decisions contributed to our high unemployment rate, a constrained economy, and a decrease in disposable income, which will further impact domestic travel and tourism in the years ahead. With the tourism sector stakeholders calling for a standardized set of protocols and travel rules, the ACDP calls on the department to desist from calling for mandatory vaccines in the workplace, as well as to desist from calling for the use of vaccine passports. South Africans were told to trust the science, and science now shows that both the jabbed and unjabbed can contract COVID. So why discriminate against the unjabbed? Sadly, in South Africa today, many of our government departments could be labeled the Department of Corrupt Affairs. The Auditor General of South Africa noted a regression over the last 2 years in performance reporting of the National Tourism Department of Tourism and South African tourism. Shockingly, there was also a lack of department oversight in allocating the COVID-19 Tourism Relief Fund and the Tour Guide Relief Fund. The committee noted a lamentable misappropriation of funds and a lack of robust measures resulting in money being unaccounted for, allowing state-employed persons and others to benefit unduly from these relief funds. This is morally reprehensible, and orange overalls should be the only reward given to those who have stolen from the poor, honest, hardworking citizens and business owners in the tourism sector. I thank you, Chair.